Hey, this is Alan from Neon Indian, and you're watching the AU Review.
Well, welcome back to Australia. You've made the voyage down here a few times over the years now. What have your general experiences been like, and how's this time treated you? How's Meredith?
Meredith was awesome. We really got the sense that, it's got a reputation for being like a very laid-back, kind of positive ambiance, and yeah, it's exactly what we got. It's funny. We were getting these veggie trays in our rider for like many years, and nobody was eating. They were just kind of like going to waste. So I was like, all right, instead, if you give me 2 avocados, a bushel of cilantro, or I guess here it'd be coriander, some limes, 2 jalapenos, and a red onion, I can make some guac. And they provided it, and I wound up making guac for like the promoters and stuff. So yeah, it was cool.
You're like, this is how it's done.
Total. Well, I mean, not definitely was not with the intent to patronize, but it was definitely with the intent of getting it right. So.
Well, you're in the right country to tell people how to make guac right. Let me tell you. It sounds like you got a bit classy then during Meredith. You did it right.
For sure.
Did you get to see many other artists? Do you ever get to see many other artists when you play these events?
It depends. I mean, sometimes if luck has it, like the routing of some festival will involve, a couple days off. But this time around, we were pretty much there for, the span of maybe 10, 12 hours. So we got to the festival site, we played, and then watched Father John Misty, and then just went back to the hotel. I wanted to stick around for Optimo, but I don't think they were on until like midnight or 1. Actually, no, they weren't on until 4:30 in the morning, so definitely wasn't going to happen. That was like well after the plane left.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah, I'm going to miss the plane just to, It's funny though, isn't it? I mean, you travel the world, you go to all these events, and you end up pricing less music than you would if you weren't going to these festivals.
Sure, yeah. It's like sometimes tour can kind of be like, a tour of the hotels, airports, and venues of the world, But occasionally when you do have time off, it's like, amazing. You're hanging out in the other side of the world. We had 4 days off in Tokyo. That was like unreal.
And we were talking just before about all your travels around Asia and all the amazing foods you were getting to eat. You had a bit of a culinary tour, if nothing else.
I did. Well, my favorite off the bat, was just like Szechuan style Chinese food. And it's funny because it's like the best way I can describe it is like, because the ingredients are all there from like dishes that I've had in the States, but it's like I'm eating an HD or something. There's just like some level of definition and clarity that was clearly missing before that now, just there's a whole other dimension of regional flavor that, was pretty insane. And then in Jakarta, I had like dried sort of jerkied cow lung, and then had cow brain, of course, which is kind of served to you in this like kind of curry sort of glaze.
Does it look like a brain?
Oh yeah, it looks like brain. It could maybe look like cauliflower, but it's brain. It's definitely, it's like jelly. It's like cauliflower that has a consistency of like nougat or something. Maybe a little thicker. Nougat if you left it in the fridge. But yeah, it was very delicious. And then I had duck beaks in Thailand. And then in Taipei there was some sort of strange, like I couldn't tell if it was a dessert or like, just it was very much so like kind of junk street food style, but it's like almost like tempura shrimp. It's fried, and then on top they put like cake frosting with like donut sprinkles on the top, and it was the first time it had ever occurred to me that I could have like sweet candy shrimp. That was really good too.
As far as I've got is sambal stingray and crickets. I think that's about all I've done.
Well, crickets I think are probably going to be the future. There's actually some friends in Austin who have a company where they're starting to make like cricket crackers. In fact, I think there's a pun name that I'm trying to remember, Crickers or something like that. But yeah, it seems like they're like heavy in protein, and I could imagine when no longer becomes sustainable to have to raise so much cattle, like, hey, I'll totally have like a cricket hot dog. I got invited to this dinner in Austin at this restaurant called La Condesa that does like a lot of more interior Mexican food, and they had a whole curated meal with nothing but cricket. So I had like cricket tacos, and then
degustation.
Yeah, well, it's funny because it got a little bit more abstract as they went on, because then eventually it was like, oh, it's pork but with cricket salt, and then by the very end it was like, here's dessert with a single cricket on top, or something. But like the cricket tacos were, definitely pretty eye-opening.